Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. I need to turn this. Alrighty then. Guy. Okay, first of all, what happened last week? That would be the last episode. They had 2 chapters into it. We finished the last episode. I was hoping you'd say we burst a lot of balloons. That too. Alright, so we're going to go on to the last episode before the DLC case. This is going to be a very heavy... Yes, we are. This is the last episode before the DLC, Andy. It's Garen. This is the last episode before the DLC. This is going to be a pretty heavy case, so you're going to be able to handle it. Remember that I've asked you this question on the last game, but it was a lot more intense than this one, but this is a pretty heavy case. I think you did quite well in the last one, but I'm just going to ask to be on the safe side. Are you going to be able to handle this episode? That's what I asked you on the last game. You know, that game is a lot more heavier in detail than this one. You think so? I have to be sure.
It's time for a revolution!
No! That's far enough.
Huh? Who's there?
It is I, the Plumed Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm.
Good people of Khurain, we can't allow things to go on like this.
The Defense Culpability Act has done nothing but produce countless victims of wrongful convictions. The time to act is now, for we, the Defiant Dragons, have obtained the ultimate weapon, the Founder's Orb. and to the Garenian regime. Make no mistake about it. I will personally dethrone you. A dragon never yields, nor will he rest until his revolution is complete.
May 16th, 11 o'clock a.m. Write anything agency. That opening segment does not tell you anything. And this concludes our report on the recent television hijacking incident in Korean. But really, who could have anticipated such a surprising turn of events? Did you hear that, Polly? Someone hijacked the airways over there. It's like something out of a movie. Apollo? Yeah. Sure. What are you up to this time? Wait a second. You know the TV hijacker or something, Apollo? You could say that, but it was a long time ago. And why do you know someone like that? I mean, they're calling him an insurgent. Yeah, about that. Hey, now. Is this any way to talk about a man who raised you? I already know who this is, but can you guess who it is? I'll give you a hint. It's the first time we've ever met him. Besides the animated cutscene. Still don't know? Maybe you want another hint. Apollo already said his name. Thruke. Huh? Hey there, Apollo. Long time no see. How have you been, son? Well, we'll explain this a little later. It's that guy that was on TV. Guilty as charged. Surprised to see me, Apollo? I just beamed in from Korean, and boy, are my arms tired. This can't be happening. I must be dreaming or hallucinating or both. I don't know how you can do both. You can dream, you can hallucinate. Hallucination happens when you're awake, unless you have some weird storyline in your dream where you're hallucinating. No, you're not Apollo. It's that TV hijacker / insurgent in the flesh. I'm so confused. Mr. Hijacker, sir, I have so many questions. I don't even know where to begin. She already sees him as a celebrity. Which kinda is a celebrity. But let's start with that bit about the man who raised you. Wait, don't tell me you haven't told anyone about me, son. It's okay to brag about it. Tell everyone your old man's me, the rebel Dirk. I mean, my face is all over the TV these days. I'm practically a celebrity. Lucy, what do you say we close up early today? What? Why? Oh, come on, son. No need for the cold shoulder. I know I'm going to regret this, but what do you want, Dirk? You just showed up here without warning after all this time. What gives? I came all the way to see you, son. Come, rejoice. There's a reason why he's came. Right. Why don't you tell me the real reason you're here? Well, okay, so maybe there's a little something I need your help with, too, but hello there, Phoenix. The fact is, I came here to see you. That's the honest truth. Like I said, there is a real reason why he came to see Apollo. We'll get to that later. Yes, I think we've established that. Figure. I haven't seen him in 10 plus years and he's already asking for a favor. He really is a rebel in the purest sense. He just does whatever he pleases. Come on, Polly! I need details. Inquiring minds wants to know. Okay, hold your horses. I don't have any horses. First, I've got a few questions of my own. Pleased to meet you, little lady. My name is Dirk Sadmati. I'm a rebel by trade. Rebel? But on TV, they were calling you an insurgent. So which is it? Personality? Or personally, I vote for a rebel with a cause. A real headache for anyone in your way. Rebel without a clue. Proceed. You got me there. I'm the head of a resistance group. The Defiant Dragon. We're like the good, the bad, and the ugly. But without the good part. Guy, I'm going to have you remember these lines. Not this line, but the lines that he's going to be repeating throughout this episode. And crying, I'm like the boogeyman. Tall tale parents used to spook their kids straight. That's too bad. You seem like you'd be a fun, cool guy to hang out with. This little lady is a real catch, son. I'm talking bride material, if you get my drift. Ex-nay on the marriage there, Dirk. They're related. They're half-blood. Wait, what? Oh, stop it. You're embarrassing me, Dad. Well, there's number 3 she's calling Dad. He's a plucky one, all right. Someone plucked me out of my misery. Now, about that man who raised you business. Wait, did Mr. Dirk mean when he said that he's the man who raised you, Apollo? The truth is, I grew up in the kingdom of Orion. Did I never mention that? So this is where the timeline gets a little bit messed up, okay? See, in the last game, he had a friend that was in the astronaut program. So he was in his teen years. How he got from Orion to the state is beyond me. So there's still a little tie-in that Capcom needs to address here. At what age did Apollo come into the Americas? Because he was a teenager when he met his friend in the astronaut program. I think 16 or 17 years of age. So how did he get into America? That's the question that we need to answer. Because he did his college in the Americas to become an attorney. Oh, so you grew up in Ryan? Wait, are you saying you're not from around here, Polly? No, it's just I was raised in Cry when I was really little. So that's a shocker. It's like I hardly know anything about you. It was a shocker when we first heard about this information. Is this a shocker to you, Di? Because we never heard this from the first game, the second game. This is the third game Apollo's been in. How come you never told me? Phoenix still has not told Apollo and Trucy that they're siblings. Half siblings. Apollo, you really haven't said a word about your past, have you? What? That I was raised by a wanted criminal? It's like a bad joke. It does sound rather melodramatic. I doubt anyone would even believe you. So, you two haven't seen each other in a while, huh? You could say that. I'd wager it's been at least 10 years. Wow! That's a really long time. Yeah, and those 10 years can just go away that quickly. Even though it's a long time, they can go away that quickly. Yeah, well, I figured you'd forgotten about me. Let me tell you something. Family does not forget about family. Not a chance. Just, well, starting a revolution takes time and keeping it going even more so. And being a wanted man, I couldn't just hop on a plane to come say hello. Dia's probably asking herself this. How did you hop on a plane now just to go say hello? Right? Is that what's going through your mind? How did you hop on a plane now just to say hello? I get it. It's fine. So, truth be told, it's weird having Dirk suddenly show up acting all perennial. I'd even almost forgotten about Karayan. No, that's not true. I probably tried to forget about it on purpose. Now then, Mr. Dirk, what is it that we can help you with? I need to get my hands on the Founder's Orb, the most sacred treasure of Karayan. That's where you come in. Founder's Orb? Wait, but didn't you say you already have it in that broadcast of yours? Don't go believing everything you see on TV, little lady. No one's seen hide or hair the Founder's Orb for some time. No way! So that was just a bluff? What are you going to do if you don't find it? I don't know. Guess that just means we have to find it, son. Because I can't really back down now, can I? Different year, same old Dirk. All coming back to me now. All coming back to me now. Hold on. think I read something about this in the newspaper a while back. Something about guys stealing a sacred treasure from a temple's treasure room. That's a load of crock. We didn't lay a finger on that orb. Really? Yes. Baseless allegations, all of it. Our enemy has really found a way to keep us on our toes. Ooh, so it's like a setup. That's the long and short of it. However, my compatriot has been hot on the orb's trail. And just the other day, his hard work finally paid off. We now know the founder orb is in Terrain Village. We get to see the Crane Village for the first time since Trials and Tribulation. Crane Village? Yes, I hear they're the sphere medium now. They even have direct relations with Karayan. Sphere medium? Right. Some doctor of archaeology there supposedly has the orb. His name is Archie Buff. I'll be honest with you, we're not going to be able to meet this guy. My defiant dragon compatriot has already made contact with him. Apparently, someone asked the doctor to study the orb. So whoever asked him to do this is the real thief. Most likely. And you think this guy will just hand the orb over to you? My compatriot dad says Dr. Buff has already promised to do so. It seems he knew it had been stolen and wanted to do the right thing. Yeah. I remember running around with him when I was a kid. So he's here too, huh? Apollo, I want you to be present as my lawyer when I take possession of the orb. Would you do this for me? Sure. It's not one of the choices, Di. Fine. But I'll charge my standard fee. Now tell me about the Founder's Orb. If I remember correctly, the Founder is always depicted as a faceless spirit medium. What do you mean, faceless? Image of the Founder, the Holy Mother of Karayan, never show her face. It is to commit the greatest taboo in Karayanism. The great taboo, huh? Why? I mean, what could she have looked like to make them hide her face like that? As for the Founder Orb, it was discovered during an excavation 8 years ago, and has an interesting legend that goes along with it. It's said that there's a riddle to the orb, and that any can solve it will receive immense spiritual powers from the Founder herself. Sounds like one big fairy tale to me. In any case, just what us defiant dragons need to get our revolution started. With it, we can gain the spiritual power and thus the legal authority to rule Karayan. Wait, suppose I believe this legend. Then, anyone could become king or queen? And that's why you think it'll help you overthrow the Garan regime? Only the ruler of Karayan has ever laid eyes on the orb, Apollo. A legendary treasure that bestows immense spiritual power. Doesn't that sound like something you'd want to see with your own 2 eyes? It does sound just a tiny bit intriguing. Founder's Orb added to the court record. Well, kind of, sort of. That should just about cover everything. Any other questions? Not right now. I almost forgot. I brought you a present. Get up, son. The plate of sushi. You want some, Dai? Looks yummy, doesn't it? Why do I see a sweat drop face and then says, yeah, looks yummy? Sushi? I figured you probably couldn't afford 3 square meals a day, so I think he's doing rather well. Yay! I was just thinking it was time for lunch. You dig in too, little lady. After all, we're practically family, right? You don't know how close that is. Thanks, Dad. Ooh, that tuna looks great, good. Nom, nom, nom. This salmon sushi got my name on it. Aren't you hungry, son? This is one of the best sushis you'll ever have. I'm good. Oh, well, okay then. Actually, I have one more present for you. Here. We're gonna learn a lot about this picture. What's this? A picture of your father. It's been 23 years since he passed away. Yes, he's a musician. Huh? This is my father? His name is Joe Justice. Oh? I haven't talked to you about your real father in some time, but as you know, the musician, a wandering minstrel, if you will, and a talented one at that. Why? Why are you giving this to me now? I thought it was sad you didn't know what your old man looked like. I searched high and low to find that one picture. What's wrong, Apollo? Don't you want it? No. Not like I ever met the guy. Well, I went through all the trouble of finding it, so go on, take it. And don't ever let it go, you hear? Photo of my father added to the court record. Well, now that our bellies are full, what do you say we hit the road? One sec. Hey, Trucy, any idea where Athena is? She left early this morning to pick up Daddy from the airport. Oh, I forgot Mr. Wright is coming back. Yeah, but I wonder why he cut his trip short like that. Wait, shouldn't they have been back by now? Knowing Athena, she probably got lost. Well, there's no point sitting around here waiting. Let's get going. Can't wait to see the super mysterious treasure. To Terrain Village, then. The Founder's Orders await. Does it look like the same Terrain Village, Dai? May 16th, Terrain Village. So this is Terrain. Mythical Village is Spirit Channel. The old familiar tune. And where ancient traditions live. Looks like a really peaceful place. Ah, love the air here. Nothing beats the mountain. Follow. Come to think. He used to live way up in the mountains too, just like this. It brings back memories. Those were the days, the three of us living happily in peace. Still can't wrap my mind around it all. That Mr. Jerk is not only Polly's daddy, but Prosecutor Sadmati's as well. Yeah. And the way you two talk about it like it was nothing the whole bus ride here. I guess it is a lot to take in. So tell me, Mr. Derek, what was Apollo like as a kid? Oh, he was full of piss and vinegar. He was a real rascal. He and Naruto used to run around in the open fields naked as jaybirds. Let that mental image set in, Dai. I've even got pictures of him posing in his birthday suit. We don't want to see that picture. We don't want to see that picture. Matter of fact, YouTube doesn't want to see that picture. Yes, let's not anger the YouTube gods. That's what Dai is saying. Whoa, Dirk. No way! Prosecutor Sadmati used to be like that too? The two of them would end up with leashes on their butts and cry like babies. Leeches aren't that bad. Yes, they do bite and suck your blood, but it's almost like a mosquito bite. Sure, don't you think you said enough? Oh, you're no fun. But parents do. Yeah, I wanted to hear more about the misadventures of Polly. Hey, what are you people doing here? Dai, who do you think this is? You need a hint? Let me know if you need a hint. Yes? You need a hint? We met her in the last game. Pearl? Emma. Apparently, we've met her in this game. But we'll meet Pearl here again. Emma? You know this lady, son? Yeah, this is Emma Sky. She's a detective. Technically speaking, I'm a forensic expert, but let's let it slide. Anyways, I can't say I'm surprised this always seem to pop up whenever there's trouble afoot. Still, what are the odds of running into here in the boonies? By trouble, you mean you're investigating a case? Does it look like I'm here to sightsee? Wait, don't tell me. You're not here to see Dr. Buff, are you? Huh? How'd you know that? We're actually on our way to meet with him right now. Figures. Well, follow me. I'll show you the way. Really? Don't look a get horse in the mouth, son. Just follow the nice lady. Mass transit and electronic communication. This country's infrastructure is really advanced compared to Korean. Why don't you see these sights once you have the orb? Well, I guess I could use it, Frank. How about you show me around? Oh, I'll probably be busy with work, so, you see. What are you talking about, Polly? Your only work right now is cleaning the office. The founder's orb should be with the doctor right now. What do you say we go take a gander? What if he doesn't have it? What if you came all this way from Korean for nothing? I'll cross that bridge if and when I come to it. Besides, even if I leave empty-handed, at least I got to see you, son. Oh, thanks. No, I really mean it. This is why we don't get to see Dr. Buff. May 16th, Bryan Village, Doctor's study. So this is Dr. Buff's study. Wow, look at all those books. The shelves go from floor to ceiling. It's like a library in here. But yes, and lots of artifacts too. A true archaeologist's paradise. Look, son, there's so many relics. They're spilling onto the floor. What a delightful, amusing room. All I see is a mess. What's with the white outline? Emma, where's the doctor? Well, the thing is, he died last night. Wait, what? It seems an avalanche of books knocked him off his bookshelf ladder. We're labeling it as an accidental death. What? Please tell me you're joking. As if I'd come all the way out here for a few laughs, Apollo. Yeah, I guess not. A scholar killed by his own books? Oh, what do we do now? I mean, how can he transfer ownership of the orb to you if he's dead? Yes, that is a problem. Emma, can you please tell us exactly what happened? So the doctor died in an accident? I received a call this morning saying Dr. Buff had been found dead under a pile of books. Morning? Talk about bad. You mentioned that he had fallen off a ladder? Right. We believe he fell from the top of the big ladder there. Apparently, he triggered an avalanche of books while fumbling to reach one. And that sent him headlong on a fatal fall onto the hard floor. How sad. Killed by his own book. But at least he was doing something he loved. For a scholar, I suppose it's kind of like a soldier being killed in the line of duty. You could say he died an honorable death. Emma, who was the first one to discover the body? About that. Whoever it was, it seems they wanted to remain anonymous. We already know who it is. Well, you may not know. I do. What? If it happens now and then, some people would rather not get involved with the... I can relate to that. Yeah, being a wanted man and all. What now, Dirk? Dead man can't exactly hand over the orb. We'll just have to find it. Must be around here somewhere. Just to fill you in, Emma, we're actually here to get some. Pops here had an agreement with the doctor. The doctor was supposed to hand over a sacred relic known as the Founder's Orb. Bob? Oh, I see. That could be a problem, considering he's dead. You don't say! Those emerald green eyes staring out in the distance. Supposed to be blue. Do you have a plan B? I have an agreement in writing. My compatriot Chat should have it. Well, there shouldn't be any problems then. So who is the gentleman you're escorting? Oh, right, I haven't introduced you yet. This is Dirk. He's from the Kingdom of Karayan. All the way from Karayan, huh? So, what do you do there? I used to practice law, but I'm taking a break from all that. Not by choice. I'm focused now on making Karayan a better place through volunteer work. Yes. I can't say he's lying either. Most definitely volunteer work, because he volunteered himself to do this work. Volunteer work, huh? How interesting. Well, it's not technically a lie. No. So, how do you two know each other? Oh, he's sort of my foster father. Come again? Yeah, and he's Prosecutor Sadmati's real father, too. What? You mean you and Prosecutor Sadmati? I'm so sorry. It seems you had quite a life. Guess you put a few things together. Actually, Dirk, you look kind of familiar. Have we met before? Not that I recall. Hey, you must have seen that news report on TV. Really, it was really complicated thing. It will really complete things if she figures out he's a wanted man. There's a lot of guys who look like him. Sure you're not mistaking him for someone else? Are there? Really? I mean, a middle-aged man with long hair and an eye patch. You don't see that every day. Well, I'm sure you're just imagining things. So, what does that sacred relic you're searching for look like? I mean, there's lots of stuff in here that's old and relic. Indeed. Fortunately, I have no idea what it actually looks like. So then, how are we supposed to find it? I do not even know either. We'll just have to go through each candidate one by one. Well, it's called the Founder Orb, so it's got to look like an orb. Hey, plan of attack there, Dirk. But we as gamers already know what the Founder Orb looked like because we were present at episode 1. Well, Emma, do you mind if we give this room a once over? I guess not. But in exchange, you're going to help me with my investigation. Sure, can't hurt. Ooh, I can't wait to get started. It'll be like hunting for buried treasure. Come on. Thank you. This PC is password protected. I just clicked on the computer. Chrissy, you think your magic can do something about this? I don't think it can override a password. Now, a locked desk, that I can get into. Like yours back at the office, Polly. Yikes, I'd better watch what I put in there. What? Do you put weird stuff in your desk? Stuff you don't want anyone to see? Maybe he has, those things. Steve, are you a mind reader too? No, but unlocking your thoughts is a cinch. The doctor fell from the top of the ladder. From that height, to fall onto a hard surface would probably kill anyone. I don't know why anyone would want to climb that high in the first place. I don't know why anybody would want to climb that high in the first place without a harness. I would literally have myself strapped to that ladder so I don't fall off the ladder. Guess you could say he climbed it all the way to heaven. Well, we have stairway to heaven. That just gave a meaning to ladder to heaven. All right. Meow. Meow. I see that one eye open. Are you watching me? You still watching me? Hello. Hey. Hey. Hi there. How was your nap? Are you still sleepy? Do you fall back to sleep? Huh? Are you gonna fall back to sleep? Mew. 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 Big mouth. Mew. Hi. Mew. Oh. Mew, 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 mew. Mew, 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 mew. 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 You gotta lay back down. What? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Right, I think it's now. Could be. Oh. Yep. You're looking at. You're looking. You want camera time? Want camera time? You don't want on camera tonight? Probably end up finding your way on camera tonight. Welcome back. It's a two-tone raincoat. Still a bit down. I think someone might have worn it recently. What a huge window. I bet you could see the entire study from the outside. How could he concentrate in here? I'd feel so exposed. Usually people will say be back in a minute if you were gone for about 6. Or a few minutes. Some people will just say a few minutes. Yeah. Well, he does have a bookshelf position for some privacy around his desk. Is this a bird? It looks more like a plane with a face. Thomas the engine tank? Maybe Thomas the plane? Wait, wasn't there a movie called Planes? Maybe that's where that's from. It looks like an airplane to me. No, there couldn't have been any planes back when this was made. Yeah, but it has wings and both horizontal and vertical stabilizer. That means it's an airplane. No, it's definitely a bird. Open your eyes, son. As a lawyer, your job is to see the true nature of things. He'll say it's a bird. I don't know how he says it's a bird. So this is where Dr. Buff died. Poor man. He fell right on his head and probably died almost instantly. Something hit his head on his way down. I see some blood on the book there, but what's that dark stain? Most likely coffee. It appears to be coffee. Still damp, so it must have gotten on there recently. Perhaps even last night. That's a mighty big window he's next to. Big enough for someone to see inside. Exactly. That's how this local resident who reported his death found him to begin with. The doctor's body was visible from outside the window. And a passerby called in early this morning to report what they found. Do you mean this case is still only a few hours old? That explains why your investigation is just getting underway. Study photo added to the court record. Study diagram added to the court record. There are animal drawings on the floor. They look like those famous hieroglyph things. They remind me of the chalk outline detectives draw around bodies. And the doctor has just joined them. Now that's what I call deduction to one's field. I don't think it was on purpose. There's some sort of machinery inside this clay figure. Whoa, it's moving! Exterminate, exterminate, destroy all targets. Exterm. Do I even want to know what this thing is for? Amy. Why is someone's name written on here? Guy, do you remember this thing? Right. This was supposed to be in an exhibit. What's it doing here? Maybe it's so if it ever got lost, someone could return it to its owner. The owner is inside the urn there, Trucy. You know, like how school kids put their names on things? Yeah, but this is just an urn, and the name is written so big. Well, I wrote my name on my magic panties. It says W-R-I-G-H-T in super big letters. The less said about this, the better. It's a golden statue. It looks pretty old, too. I imagine it has great archaeological value. This was also at the exhibit, too. Maybe too good for a private researcher of Dr. Buck's caliber. I wonder how he got his hands on something like this. That's one big suitcase. Why? Is it the doctor's? No, someone left it here last night. So the doctor must have had a visitor? How can you tell? A sticker there. You only see those on airport luggage. Which means owner is likely from overseas. Is there a way to figure out who it belongs to? Not unless we can open it to see what's inside. Just not. So that's because you're not me. I'm a Sky, forensics expert extraordinaire. Try as you might, you won't find the word impossible in my forensic handbook. Is she okay, son? It's like she's an entirely different person. This other side of Emma Sky. Oh, that's just what happens when her forensic switch gets flipped. With this, identity of the suitcase owner will be as easy as pie. That fingerprint powder? That's right. And there's no better time than the present to use it. Here we go. You remember how to do this, right? We get to throw dust. We get to throw powder. Ready to throw powder, Dye? I apply the powder to where I think some prints might be and blow any excess off. Exactly. Well, have at it. Now where would I expect to find prints on a suitcase? Where do you expect to find fingerprints on a suitcase, Dye? I'm thinking here. What do you think? If not here, we can always move up. Nothing. Let's do up here. Come on, control bad. Doesn't look like there's any print. Well, that does too. Hey Emma, I got a pretty clear print here. Okay, now let me know who you think he could belong to. Could be. It would have to be someone who would have paid Dr. Buff a visit. I don't know. What do you think, Di? We have a match. Cat. Come to think of it, he did stop by to see the doctor, didn't he? To conclude the orb transfer agreement. Oh, he's the one who forgot his suitcase here. Where do you suppose he is now? I haven't heard from him in a while, and he's not answering his phone. Wait, you don't think he left his phone inside his suitcase, do you? I wouldn't put it past that knucklehead. Actually, I think we may have run into him earlier. Really? A suspicious man had been reported in the area, but when one of my officers approached to question him, he took off like a shot. What? Sorry about that. Koreanese people aren't all like him. I swear. Well, he's probably still in the village somewhere. Maybe he knows something about the orb. Finish analyzing stuff. Look, it's one of the doctor's notebooks. Maybe there's something about the orb in there. The photo of the treasure box. The one from the Temporal Temple treasure room. Those must be his research notes on the Founder's orb. What's that on the right page? It looks like a poem or something. When dragon and tiger battle, the Founder orbs divine protection. When the butterfly embraces the mitama, the favor of the orb is bestowed. Offer thy prayer as if fervent as fire. Only then shall the Holy Mother return. Descending upon us in all her glory, the Founder bestows the greatest power known. Let's see. Oh, it's a song that's performed during the Dance of Devotion. It's been sung during Koreanese rites of offering since ancient times. Oh, I think I've heard of that. There's also a legend associated with the song. Some say the solution to the orb's riddle is contained therein. It's in a song everyone in Korea knows. Not much of a way to keep a secret. It's called Hiding Secrets in Plain Sight, Polly. Us magicians know all about that. Huh? That's strange. What is... Dr. Buff's notes contains the second half of the song. Only the first half is sung during the Dance of Devotion. Most people haven't even heard the second half. Second half? As in the part of that begins, offer thy prayers? I'm impressed. That's some thorough research he was conducting. Research notes added to the court record. We've seen this one before too. There's a brown stain on this scroll. Why does this smell like gravy? Di, do you remember this scroll? You know who put the gravy on? Why would there be gravy stain on it? Who knows, but it looks like it's meant to be there. No, it was not meant to be there. Maybe the artist was trying to inspire gravy new trends. Food splatter art. Very punny. That pun wounded me gravely, Dirk. Another pun. Gravely. A coffee maker and a bunch of coffee cups. A bunch of coffee cups. He must have taken his coffee breaks here. Oh, there's a filter and old coffee grounds in here. I guess I'd better clean this up. What are you doing there, son? What am I doing? Cleaning this office. Don't tell me they have you on coffee duty back at your office. No, it's just I don't keep the place clean. No one will. What a huge wall relief. It seems to depict a spirit channeling. Hey, this spirit medium looks like the Holy Mother of Korian. Yeah, her face was left blank. The rest is clearly detailed and well crafted. Did you know some researchers claim that the Holy Mother had 3 eyes? And that her 3rd eye was able to divine the truth, just like the gods above? It is said to be on her forehead. Like you said, didn't believe everything you hear. Sounds like the Illuminati. It's a spiral staircase. And it's connected to a hallway up there. Why'd they have to place the 2nd floor so high up? Wait, you're not afraid of heights, are you? Oh, well... Oh, Polly's hilarious around high places. He gets all wobbly like a baby deer taking its first step. And his face turns as green as a watermelon. It's not nice to make fun of people's phobias, you know? Come to think of it, the visitor's entrance is on the 2nd floor. What an odd layout for a house. It seems the orb isn't here. That means Stats might be our only lead at this point. Detective Sky said he might still be here in the village. We should try to find him. May 16th. Crane Village. Good day to you, citizens of Crane Village. Good day to you, citizens of Crane Village. My name is Paul Ashton. Edison, and I want your vote. Wow, that's really loud. Look, something's coming this way. I see a poster from the last game there. You know what it is, Di? The Amazing Nine Tails. That's an Easter egg. Partisan, Savior of Brain, has come to... it's you people. Apollo? Oh, what is this strange convenience coming this way? Right, left, right, left, right, left. It's one of those. What do you call them? Pelicans? So, you finally left Dr. Buff's house. What were you doing there? What a bunch of shitty looking characters. And you aren't? So I take it you knew the doctor? What a foolish question. I've memorized the names and faces of the entire electorate here in Terrain. After all, I am the man who's destined to be king of this fine nation someday. Who are you? And what do you mean, king? Ignorant fools. I am the Paul Addison. I am a soon-to-be eminent politician. A man whose name will go down in history. You should be ashamed that you've never heard of me before. Are really that famous of a politician, Apollo? Not that I know of. I'm running for a seat on the local council right now. Guess even Dirt Q Public has to start somewhere. But my election is a sure thing, I'm told. After all, my grandfather was a famous politician with untold influence. In short, I'm the chosen one, the golden boy, the powerhouse of politics. And rider of his grandfather's coattails? Are you blinded by my majesty? Go ahead. Bask in the resplendent glory that is me, the chosen one. Sure. A pleasant day to you good people of Karain. I am Paul Addison. It's time to reclaim the glory of Karain together. A convenience store on every corner. A karaoke bar in every home. That's not what they want. A vote for Paul Addison is a vote for a happier, hoppier Karain village. Turn off the infernal racket, you fool. Turn off the infernal racket, you fool. You're a stain on your grandfather's good name. Thank you, good sir. Your support is appreciated as always. I guess he's one of those people who only hears what they want to hear. In other words, a model politician. Now, where was I? Oh, right. You were in the doctor's house. Just what in the world were you doing in there? Like it's any of his business. Is this what you ride around in when you're campaigning? That's right. Perfect for the narrow roads and steep hills here in this village. It has a top speed of 5 miles per hour, but it suffers from serious reliability issues. Namely, these impeccable tires imbeciles tire out too quickly. We'll try harder next time, sir. Poor guys, exhausted and covered in sweat. The Aniston family has been in politics for generations, even back in the old country. Really? My grandfather, Abe Aniston, was a prominent member of Congress, and he was born right here in Crane. There isn't a person here who hasn't heard of him. That's a lie, because the Crane village is full of women. All I asked about was his pelican. You haven't heard of the Edisons? I'm even reviving our old country campaigning style. Oh, politics aren't really my thing. Chrissy? I don't recall ever reading about them at school. Young people. He's a hypocrite saying young people because he's also a young person. You people really need to pay more attention to politics. So, what business did you people have at Dr. Buff's house? Going to transfer ownership of the Founder's Orb to us. Sacred relic from the Kingdom of Karian. Founder's Orb? You tried to get your hands on it, did you? Wait, what do you know about the orb? I know that it's mine, that's what. How do you figure that? Because I know it's not the Founder's Orb. Real name is the Crystal of Amy Faye. Crystal of Amy Faye? That's right. Been passed down for generation in the Addison family. Until it was stolen, that is. Just when I had zeroed in on the culprit, the doctor hid it away and then kicked the bucket. You're saying Dr. Buff stole your family heirloom? That's not what Dirk said. Strange. But I've been told the doctor himself said that. He had the Founder's Orb. It's all that weird foreigner's doing. He filled the doctor's head with nonsense. Nonsense like the crystal of Amy Faye being the Founder's Orb. Weird foreigner? What did he mean? Is this the foreigner you're talking about? There's only one person we can think of, Di. Who do you think it is?
Take that!
Yes, that's him. I thought so. Now we really have to find Dad. Do you know where this man is now? I imagine he's at the detention center by now. I called the authorities after I found him hiding in my dog's doghouse. What? That buffoon. Well, at least we know where he is now. Let's head over to the detention center and see what he knows about the Founder's Orb. So, you really are after my crystal. No, we're looking for the Founder's Orb. We have an agreement to prove it. Well, just so you know, you're not going to lay a finger on it. It's mine. And I intend to give it to my benefactor. Your benefactor? My benefactor is ready to support my rise to the pinnacle of the political world. They have immense influence here, you see. I intend to harness that influence. So you're just going to give your family heirloom away to this person? That's right. It's a purely political decision. In exchange, your patrons will get the people trying to vote for you, Eminent politicians are skilled at leveraging all of their connections. Isn't it illegal to buy votes? Very illegal to buy votes. But yeah, it has happened. And I'm not going to go into that because we don't need to discuss that. Well, good luck with that, I guess. You just wait. Paul Addison will reign supreme someday. Good old Dad. May 16 Detention Center. Visitor's room. Hey. James! What's he doing under the desk? Oh, cogs of the corrupt regime. I've nothing to say to you. It's me, Dirk. Oh. Dirk, you're safe for sore eye. I knew you'd come save me. Well, this is another fine mess you've gotten yourself into. My bad. At least the grove here is pretty good compared to that prison back home. You get 3 square plus a place to sleep. Why don't you join me, Dirk? No thanks. They just send me back to Korean, where I face immediate execution. Yeah, I guess that wouldn't be such a good idea. Looks like he's still the same, too. A long time no see, Dad. Huh? Hey, you look kind of familiar. Apollo? Is it really you, my boy? A to the J, all grown up and whatnot? How you been? Fine, and you, Dad? Look good. Besides, the incarceration and all. Those horns, AJ! Horns? They've grown up with ya! Just like a stag's antler, I can't take it! You really haven't changed a bit. Anyways, there's something we need to talk to you about. Sure, pull up a chair. I've got all the time in the world. The Slammer's like my second home. It's really not so bad once you get used to it. He's rather laid back for someone in police custody. Yeah, I bet he pat this guy on the shoulder and says, "You're doing a good job. Thank you." Dad, what was the doctor? What the doctor had really the Founder's Orb? Absolutely, positively, the doc was sure of it. Really, because someone from the village is calling it the Crystal of Amy Faye. He also claims you were filling the doctor's head with lies. Now, that ain't true. The doc said he was sure it was the real deal. All his fancy research confirmed it was the Founder's Orb. So then that Paul Addison character was lying? Imagine that, a politician who lies. They all lie? When have we had a politician that has ever told the truth? When? I bet he wants the orb all to himself. I wonder who's telling the truth. Well, take a look at this. It proves the doc believes he had the Founder's Orb. I agree to hand over the Founder's Orb to the Defiant Dragons if I will come to no harm. Dr. Archie Buff. I agree to hand over the Founder's Orb to the Defiant Dragons if I will come to no harm. Signed, Dr. Archie Buff. See? I got it all down in writing. But that. Why does it say, if I will come to no harm at the end here? Sounds like he was scared of you. Dad, did you threaten the doctor in any way? No, you got it all wrong. It was the doctor's friend. He told the other man us rebels were dangerous. It's his fault the doc thought I might hurt him. Sounds like the work of that politician really made a mess of it. Orb transfer agreement added to the court record. What have you done now, Dad? Nothing. I'm innocent, I tell you. It all started when that dog-faced cop tried to question me. He looked so funny, I started laughing at him. That's when they came after me. But it was hilarious, I tell you. I mean, human police dog? How funny is that? Right, so what happened after that? They caught me hiding in a doghouse. Dang Pooch rattled me out. Of all places, Dad's had to be in a doghouse. I guess that's what I get for laughing at one of his doggy comrades. Sounds like the dog got the last laugh. Yeah. Weren't you cleared of those jailbreak charges? And your capture by Lady Kara deemed unlawful? Yeah, but the cops here don't seem to like me. What are the charges this time? Unauthorized entry or something like that? They think I'm an illegal alien. And I can't prove otherwise because I lost my passport. Is there a way they'd let you go? Not without my passport. If only I had it. Sir, AJ, you gotta find my passport! Alright, we'll find it. One more thing to add to our to-do list. Now, where might Dad's passport be? The obvious answer is in his luggage. Oh, about the orb's whereabouts? Maybe the doc's kid knows something? The doctor had a kid? Yeah, a bit of a shut-in, though. Poor thing's own bedroom has become like a self-imposed prison. Shut-in? Sounds like it will be a challenge just to get a conversation going. Time for your questioning. Follow me. Must be lunchtime. Today's fried chicken, if I'm not mistaken. So you'll get your lunch if you behave yourself. Sure, AJ, I'll see you guys around. Our only lead now is Dr. Buff's kid. Luring a shut-in out is going to be easy, I know. Oops, I didn't want that. May 16th. Rain Village. Doctor's study. Oh, it's you again. Looking for Mr. Wright? He was just here a second ago. Was? What was Daddy doing here? Question. He said he was looking for something. Did he say anything else? Something about how his bride never showed up at the airport. Yes, that was it. Guess Athena really did get lost. But what's Daddy doing all the way out here in the first place? He can't be looking for us since no one told him we'd be here. Well, if you're here to take another look around, be my guest. I have other work to do, so if you'll excuse me. Of course, thanks, Emma. First and foremost, we better find Dad's passport. We should also have a word with Dr. Buff's child. Hey, is it just me, or is there something new in here? Oh, you mean that thing? Yeah. We should take a closer look at it, too. Let's not forget about Dad's passport. Should be around here somewhere. About that Paul Addison fellow. He's aiming to be a councilman and beyond, as his famous grandfather was once, right? No doubt some would vote for him on the merits of his grandfather's achievement. I see a grim future for Crane Village if someone like that is able to climb the ranks. I wouldn't worry about it. Who in their right mind would vote for him with the way he's campaigning? So the more aggressively he campaigns, the less people will want to vote for him. That makes me want to get out there and help Impale. We turned the doctor's study upside down, but never found the orb. Yeah, I didn't expect this to be so hard. Well, I think it's fun. It's like a big old treasure hunt. That orb is the key to Ryan's future, you know. Yeah, and our office's future too. He does realize it's not up for sale, right? What's this? Model helicopter? Don't you know anything, Apollo? It's a drone. They're all the rage right now. Drone. Wait until you see what this drone is like. I bet it belongs to the doctor's kid. We need to ask them about the orb's whereabouts. Yeah, but blurring out a shut-in isn't going to be easy. That suitcase. Maybe his passport's in there. Oh, good. Locked tight. We should have asked him for the key. What are we going to do about Dad's passport? Probably right there inside his suitcase. But we can't get it open. Why don't I take it over to Dad so he can unlock it? That way you guys can continue looking for the orb. Good thinking, Sissy. Okay, here I go. Huh? What the? Ugh! This thing weighs a ton! We try. Jeez! How can a suitcase be so heavy? Is it filled with bricks or something? Knowing Dad, he probably packed his dumbbells in there. Certainly much too heavy to lug all the way to the detention. Here, let me take a crack at the lock. What are you going to pick it? There you go. That was fast. A lot like that is child's play to me. Especially after all the wrongly imprisoned compatriots I've busted out over the years. You've sure seen a lot of action for an ex-lawyer. And here we go, Dad's passport. I'll take it over to him. Thanks, Lucy. No problem. Now you guys enjoy some quality father-son treasure hunting time, okay? See you later. There she goes. Make such a big deal over our little family situation. Father-son time, eh? Been ages since we've had a father-son talk, huh, son? Yeah, well over a decade. So, Apollo, how have you been? Oh, fine? I'm fine, I guess. Is that so? Fine, you say? Well, fine is fine by me. Good to hear. Okay. So what are we talking about now? Get down. Hit the dirt, son. Huh? What the? Ah! Oh. Oof. Speak to me, son. Say something. Oof. That's Mars. You maggots! What do you think you're doing, invading buff airspace? It'll be a scorching day in Serbia before you get past me, you yellow belly yahoos. Whoa! It can talk? What kind of drone is this? Ah! Eee! Drone nothing. That's Sergeant Buff to you, soldier. You got that, you lowly grunts? Ow. What the who now? Huh? Sounds like the doctor's son is behind the controls. He's controlling this thing? Oh. Let's play along for now. At least until we can get the information we need out of him. Got it. Sergeant Buff? Sergeant Buff, sir. You gotta say sir. Ain't you never seen a war movie before? Oh, right. Let me try that again. Sergeant Buff, sir. Better. Much better. Now, state your name, unit, and rank, soldier. Oh, I'm Apollo Justice. I serve at the Wright Ace Agency, and my rank is fledgling lawyer, sir. Affirmative, Private Justice. Private? Listen up, diaper boy. Your commanding officer's orders are absolute. Disobedience means a one-way trip to the firing squad. Do I make myself clear? Oh, sir, yes, sir. Good, good. We might make a man out of you yet, Private. Now for you, Cyclops. I like this. Do you like this drone? You like? I'm gonna take yes. You like this drone? Huh? Oh, you want my name, unit, rank too? I'm Dirk Sadmati. I command the rebel group, the Defiant Dragons, and my rank is leader, sir. Excellent. Welcome aboard, Commander Dirk. Wait a sec. What's with the ridiculous mop you call a head? Soldiers should be clean shaved, clean cut. Sorry, but... Whoa! Fine, fine, I'll get a haircut before we ship out. Listen up, you. It's kill or be killed out on the battlefield. No place for leaving conditioners. All you've got is your life, and you're lucky to have that. Godly obsessive with field survival for someone who never goes outside. I'm gonna stay silent because there's a lot to this kid. This is going to be harder than I thought, son. Are you controlling the drone from your room, sir? Affirmative. But I can see everything you do from here, so... Teen Hot Soldier, wipe that stupid look off your face. I'm going to wipe your sheltered peace necks into shape. With what? Your charming personality? Look, it's got a camera and speakers, too. That's not all, Commander. These arms, I can cook clean too. Speaking of which, Private Justice, you're on lantern duty. Snap to it on the double. As if I don't see enough of the toilet back at the office. Sergeant's drone added to the core record. That thing's pretty handy. Us Defiant Dragons could use one of those. Yes, it is a fine piece of hardware, isn't it? Modified especially for siege defense. Siege defense? To me, how you won't leave your room? Piling up in a stronghold to defend against an enemy is an age-old military tactic. A timeless strategy still applicable in modern warfare. I hope you're not trying to mock the wisdom of my forefathers. I mean no offense. It was an observation. So the Green Horde, who ain't even just charged of firearms, got something to say, does he? Sorry, it won't happen again, sir. Darn tootin' now. State your intention, soldier. Well, we had an agreement with your father. He had promised to hand over the Founder's Orb to us. What? Papa promised you that? He did. But he died before he could tell us where it's hidden. Now, we have no idea where it is. Oh. Oh, now the drone is gonna cry. Papa, why? Why'd you have to die? It was an unfortunate accident. I'm sorry for your loss. If it helps at all, I know how you feel. What do I do now? You and a significant maggot. What would an unseasoned rookie like you know about how I feel? First I lost Mama, and now I've lost Papa. You lost your mother too? God, for some time now. All alone now. All alone. Sergeant Buff, would you tell us a little more about what happened to your mother? Mama passed away about 6 years ago. We were still living in our apartment. In other words, something caused him to withdraw from the world. Arson set the apartment on fire. It happened so suddenly, and before we knew it, our apartment was a sea of flames. Mom and I were trapped inside, but help never came. Mama cradled me in her arms, kicked out a window, and jumped. You did what? It was like a walking, talking fellow Valier. Mama was delivered me safely to Sheriff Irma for the perfectly executed PLF. A 5-point landing technique used by paratroopers to land safely on the ground. Sounds like a superhero. Before that, but from that height, suffered massive damage. He died so I can live. Mama! I don't know what to say. And the person who started the fire was immediately apprehended. They say he was standing outside laughing while the building burned. At least justice was served. I hope that brought you some solace. You can't possibly know how I feel. I'm a Papa. Poor kid. It's hard losing both your parents at such a young age. I just really feel alone now. Follow. I imagine you know what he's going to. Do. The road. The road to recovery begins by talking to someone who's suffering the same hardship. I know you have something that shows you understand. We are going to present this. Sergeant, sir. Would you please take a look at this? What do we have here? It's a photo of my father. I wasn't even a year old when he died in a fire. What? Mother, he died in an arsonist's blade. But in his final moments, he managed to save his infant son. Private Justice, you suffered a lot? Just like mine? Yeah. That's why I know how you feel. But you still have your mother, don't you? No. I lost her too. Sort of? Kind of? What? She disappeared after the fire. I don't know if she's still alive or dead. Heck, I don't even know what she looks like. Wow. Sergeant Buff, his experience is very much like your own. If anyone can understand the sadness in your heart, him. Attention! I salute you, Comrade Justice. You earned a rank. You are no longer a private in the Buff Army. Henceforth, you will be a corporal. Corporal? Congratulations on your promotion, Corporal Justice. I'm just glad that seemed to cheer him up a bit. Now, comrade, let's toast to your new stripes. It looks like a burger? Are we given hot cocoa? And commissary, don't be shy. We're a band of brothers now. Now's our chance, Corporal. Ask him about the Founder's Orb. They're getting way too much of a kick out of this. Sarge, sir, do you have any idea where the orb might be? It was here in Papa's study until last night. But he said he was going to go hide it somewhere. Mentioned something about a shady character being absent. Where do you think he could have hidden it? Somewhere in the village, yes? He said he'd found a suitable hiding place. So it was here last night. That is, until he went out to hide it somewhere in the village. The only question is where. Maybe he left some clues here in his study. Let's search the place again. We could also find out more about Dr. Pop. It might steer us towards the hiding place. So Sarge, what was your father like? Papa was as kind as Mama. Sole reason for moving to the countryside was. What do you mean? I initiated my self-defense strategy after Mama died. Papa was so worried about me, he was just scared to leave. Without the fresh air, blue skies, and natural surroundings, health tactics. What a fine father. He even quit his position at the university. Dead? Dead. He gave up his beloved research position just for me. A parent must be prepared to sacrifice everything for his child. That's what Papa said. Well, I'm feeling about 2 inches tall right about now. That's not good. There's no one in the world I respect more than him. That just makes it all the more devastating. Papa, may you continue your beloved research up there with the angels. Okay. This computer could provide us some useful information. Crap. Password protected. Sir, you're good at getting into places you're not. Don't look at me. I don't know the first thing about computers. Leave it to me. Modern day warrior must be well versed in technology and have mean pride. After all, he who controls information controls the battlefield. And I'm in. Looks like modern day warrior have mean keyboard skills too. Okay, let's see what we can find. Oh, what's this? Email message. Now this is interesting. I deciphered the patterns, but have yet to crack the riddle. The opaque crystal orb is the key. Detective Buff. How is your research coming along? It's a research report to whoever asked the doctor to study the orb. Here, I put the data on this. Take it and use it well, soldier. Email added to the court record. Sarge, sir, do you ever read these books? Why, of course. Soldiers must have extensive knowledge as well as fighting prowess. I'm learning all I can each and every day in preparation for the big battle. Big battle? You know. But when I go back to school, I'll need to be up to date on every subject. Stuff like, you know, the latest comics and Hollywood gossip. What about history, math, science? Oh, I see. What about reading, writing, and arithmetic? Well, I'm rooting for you, Sarge. Thanks. I'll try my best. The raincoat. It's a bit wet, and there's fresh mud on it. It must mean someone wore it recently. Indeed, maybe even as recently as last night. Sarge, did it rain here last night? Negative. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. And how did this raincoat get all muddy and wet? I saw it last evening. It looked pretty clean and dried in there. That means it got like this later at night. Good eye, son. This may very well turn out to be a vital clue. Rank code added to the court record. Exterminate, exterminate, destroy all humans. What's this thing's problem? It's an OOP art, an out-of-place artifact. Papa wanted in an online auction. Online auction? Yes, he said it's an alien weapon that destroyed an entire ancient civilization. Where do I even start with an explanation like that? The CERN with Amy painted on it looks really old. But I don't think it's going to provide any info we need. That's toothpaste. Full of survival gear and questionable souvenir. But we already got his passport, so we can leave it be for now. A poor child. How is he going to survive on his own? Yeah, it's not like he can go out grocery shopping on his own. We should drop off some food later. No, that would only make it worse. We should be encouraging him to go out on his own. Once his food runs out, he'll have to leave the house if he wants to eat. Talk about your old school siege tactic. Sounds more like you want to starve him out. Yes? What is it? Talk about an awkward silence. I have no idea what to say. Yeah, I've got nothing. Oh, come on, son. Don't tell me you've got nothing. Looks like we need to go back in this. Maybe there's something we forgot. Are these the doctors? Yes, those are Papa's reading glasses. He said he's been having trouble reading lately. Those glasses. Reading glasses, eh? I'll just hold on to these. Sure. Don't tell me you're having trouble reading too. To perish the thought. I just don't want to leave any stones unturned. Doctor's reading glasses added to the court record. Anything else that I might? Okay. The shoe cubby. These shoes look like they belong to Sarge and his dad. These boots here are a little damp. And it looks like there's something inside this one. Maybe Dr. Buff wore them last night. It might lead us to where he hid the orb. Let's take a closer look. We might get a better look inside if we undid the strap. Looks like some kind of glowing moth. Could have come from wherever the doctor went last night. Must have gotten in with some of that mud. Might be worth looking into. It'll help us pinpoint where the doctor hid the orb. Glowing moss added to the court record. Okay, let's go over what we learned so far. Wherever it was that Dr. Buff went, he needed a raincoat, and it was somewhere where this glossy moss grows. Any ideas where that might be, Sarge? Negative, comrade. I hate to say my intel's a little thin on this one. I've been occupied with my siege defense strategy ever since we moved to the village. Well, son, it seems we have no other choice. We'll have to ask the locals if they know a place like that. And Day 16th, Green Village. Well, the amazing nine-tail poster is gone. It's covered in Paul Ashton's campaign posters. Ugh. Feels like somebody's watching me, and it's really creeping me out. Oh, it's just Paul Ashton's campaign posters. When did he put these up? Whatever, I've got more important things to be paying attention to. What great weather. It really lifts the spirits. I know, after our little treasure hunt. What do you say we go hunting, son? Hunting? We used to do that a lot, didn't we? Just look at that mountain. I bet there are some feisty wild boars up there. I think I'll pass, but thanks. Oh, so hunting's a no-go? Well, I guess that wild boars too. We'll have to wait then. Oh, something seems different from the last time we were here. You mean the posters? No, not those. What are you talking about? Guess I should take a look around. So, what do you see that wasn't there before, Di? Besides the posters. How about this easel? Have you seen this easel? What do we have here? It looks like an unfinished picture. Like something a little kid might paint. You're right, but I can't quite tell what it's of. I think it's supposed to be nighttime, but what's that thing on the left? That green and yellow looks like a raincoat. So they seen somebody in a raincoat. We already know what that big structure is next to it. A monster or some kind of alien, perhaps? In any case, it's a pretty poor excuse for a drawing. Well, what did you expect from a little kid? Uh, little kid? Who do you think this is, Di? Huh? You know who she is. Oh, it's you, Pearl. Why, Mr. Apollo. Is that you? What a pleasant surprise. It's been quite some time. How have you been? Fine, thanks. You're looking good too, Pearl. Aren't you going to introduce me, son? Of course. This is Pearl Faye. She's a spirit medium here in Crane Village. Pearl, this is Dirk, my client. Hello, sir. Pleased to meet you. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. Nice to meet you too. And what a polite little girl you are. Actually, I'm a high schooler. Well, whoops, sorry about that. So, you're a spirit medium? Reason why he called her a little girl? He's short. He is really short. Despite being 17 years of age. Oh, they have her listed as 18 in this one. She was 17 in the last game. She's 18 here. But she's short. Very short. Does that mean you can channel spirits then? Yes. I'm still in. But I'm well versed in the art of spirit channeling. Oh no. Isn't that something? I mean, back in my country, our little princess hasn't channeled a single spirit yet. Pretty impressive young lady. Oh, but compared to Mystic Maya, there is so much more I must learn. Mystic Maya? Oh, right, Maya Fey. Mr. Wright's former courtroom assistant. He told me all about her. She's a spirit medium too, if memory serves. Yes, she's an amazing medium. And soon, she'll be the next head of the Fey clan too. Mediums and spirits channeling. I've heard all about it from Mr. Wright. He said the mediums will even physically become the person they're channeling. Sure, and I wonder if even little Pearl would turn into a hulking giant if he had to channel one. I hope you don't mind me asking, but what brings you all this way out here, Mr. Apollo? Oh, just a small matter to take care of. Wait, would it happen to be the matter Mr. Edgeworth is looking into? Prosecutor Edgeworth? What's he doing here? Oh, so it's a different matter. Because I just saw him a moment ago. He appeared to be searching for something. Oh? Mr. Edgeworth is a friend of Mr. Wright and the district chief prosecutor. Why would he be here in Crane? Oh, no point of obsessing over it. Come to think of it, you live here in Crane Village, don't you, Pearl? Yes, I was born and raised here. This is perfect, Apollo. Let's ask the young lady if she knows where the doctor might have gone last night. Thinking the exact same thing. Maybe I should show her what we found in the doctor's study. Let's do that. Pearl, do you have any idea where this moss might grow? It looks like, Mitama moss. It grows on Mount Mitama and gives off a soft glow in the dark. Mount Mitama? See that mountain over there? That's Mount Mitama. And how would one get there? You can take a bus stop over there. May I ask why you are so interested in moss? Well, Dr. Buff was supposed to give us something. but it seems he hid it somewhere last night. He did? Maybe that's why he, Pearl? Do you know something about something that might help us? Well, sounds like I better find out what she knows. What a peaceful place. Ah, nothing beats mountain air. Many of the villagers have left the city, but I just love it here. Blue skies, lush forests, star-filled skies at night, fireflies in the summer. Plus, the big, beautiful blue ocean is just beyond that mountain. The ocean? What do you say we go for a swim, son? Oh, I think I'll pass. Besides, I can't swim. Pearl? Crane Village is like the home of spirit mediums, right? Yes, and I'm part of a long line of mediums. I've never seen a channeling before, but is it possible to channel the spirit of anyone who's passed away? No, not just anyone. You must know their face and true name. Really? You can channel a spirit just by knowing their face and name? That's an amazing ability. It can only be learned by those with a gift occurring in certain bloodlines. In years of intense training. At present, Mystic Maya and I are the only ones in our village who can channel spirits. Looks like spirit mediums are highly valued here, much like they are back in Karayan. There used to be many more of us a long time ago. Now, we are in a very short supply. Most of the women nowadays don't want to stay, they want to thrill the city. Yeah, well, you guys aren't exactly close to any shopping malls or nightclubs out here. But what about you? Are you not interested in things like that? Who, me? Well, I wouldn't mind a new outfit or two, and, well, oh, never mind. It's okay, Pearl. You're at that age, after all. Pearl, do you have any idea where Dr. Buff might have gone last night? Well... about that. All I know is Dr. Buff was somewhere on Mount Mid. Oh, good. A bracelet, it's reacting. Which means Pearl is hiding something from me. That sweat drop that she just had there gave it away big time. Here we go. Okay, let's listen again. There you go. You see that, right, Di?
Gotcha!
Pearl, you seem uneasy about something. anyone would feel uneasy being stared at like that. Huh? But I'd be unnerved too. I mean, your eyes are practically popping out of your head. I get it. I'll tone it down a little. Guess I was wrong. What? 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 We clearly
Gotcha!
that reacted oddly. Pearl, you seem anxious around the topic of Mount Mitama. I could tell because you'd rub your thumb over a splotch of dried paint as you said it. Oh, well, that nighttime painting is yours, isn't it? This is so embarrassing. As you saw, I'm not a very good artist. But that picture has nothing to do with Dr. Buff. I'm not so sure about that. In fact, I'm going to guess that while you were out here painting last night, you actually saw the good doctor heading out to Mount Mitama from the bus stop. No, I didn't see anything like that, I swear. No, I'm positive you saw the doctor. After all, he's right here in your picture. Where is he, Di?
Take that!
You think that's the doctor? May not be a very good artist, but at least I know how to draw a person. Okay, if this isn't a person, then what is it? That's a rain spirit. And what's a rain spirit doing at a bus stop? Oh, rain spirits have places to go too. This is getting ridiculous. Sorry, Pearl, but you're not a very good liar. That is Dr. Buff, and this is the evidence that proves it. What are we going to show to her?
Take that!
This is the raincoat we found in the doctor's study. Still wet and muddy, so we know that someone wore it last night. Now, see how this pattern is the same as the rain spirit in your picture? Ah. You didn't see a rain spirit last night. You saw Dr. Buff wearing this raincoat. Ah! I'm sorry. I know I'm not supposed to lie, but... I'm sorry I didn't tell you before, Mr. Apollo, but I did see the doctor last night. It's alright, just please tell me everything you know. Of course. I was painting out here last night when the doctor came up to the bus stop. He was wearing a raincoat, even though it wasn't raining, and a helmet with a light on it. Sounds like he was well prepared for something. No, that's why I asked him if he was going off exploring again. He looked startled, like he hadn't noticed me there. And then he suddenly said, "Please don't tell anyone you saw me here." Why would he want to silence you like that? Something must have happened to spook him. He didn't want anyone to know where he was going to hide the orb. But where could he have been going dressed like that? My best guess is a cave somewhere on Mount Mintima. I heard there's a cave there where mediums of the Korean tradition went to train long ago. Legend has it there are some sort of mystical ruins in it. Mystical ruins? Sounds like the exact sort of place an archaeologist might go. Oh, we met this weirder earlier named Paul Addison. Do you know anything about him? Yes, he's been campaigning a lot around here lately. And the noise he's been making has become quite a problem. People are especially upset that he's campaigning at all hours of the night and day. Well, the local people should arrest him for disturbing the peace. I would. I don't care if he's a politician. I would call the police on him for disturbing the peace. Unfortunately, there's little they can do because the Addison family is so powerful. Oh, isn't he the proverbial pampered provincial prince? He seems pretty intent on winning here in the terrain. Is there some special reason why? Not sure, but I have an idea. Here, mediums of terrain once held considerable sway in the political world. Judging by his slogan, maybe that's what he's after. Great, so he's just another politician with powerful connections. The ability to commune with the dead gives comfort to those anxious about the future. Tiny Korean has preserved its independence by the Queen's power of spirit channeling. Must play a similar role in this village. Yes, even today, many here revere those with spirit medium blood flowing in their veins. Basically, as Paul Addison's benefactor goes, so goes the whole village. Who is this benefactor? Who could hold this much sway over Brain village? Oh, we should get going now. Thanks for all your help, bro. You're welcome, Mr. Apollo. Please take care. What do you say we go find that cave, son? I sense that the orb might finally be within our grasp. Treasure hunt is shaping up to be a real deal. Ha ha ha! Really gets the blood pumping, doesn't it? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. Day 16. Mount Mintima. Cave entrance. Phew. I'm all out of breath. Oh, come on. That was nothing. And you're so much younger than me. I've had those words before. I don't normally get this much exercise. Need a break? No, I'm fine. Sure. Look, there's Mittima moss growing in that cave over there. This must be where the doctor was last night. Let's take a look inside. Day 16. Mittima. Cave. Can't see a thing. This is gonna feel like Minecraft for a second. Relax. Your eyes will adjust eventually. Now follow me. I really think we need a flashlight, Derek. Should have brought one along then, son. Here, use mine. Thanks. Wait. Were you holding out on me? Who are you talking to, Apollo? You? Whoa. Someone just pushed me. Whoa. Well, what the? Apollo. Ah! Ow! Are you alright, son? Yeah. Looks like someone got the drop on us. Quite literally. But who? I mean, who could have died from that? We could have died from that fall. I don't know. I don't think we'll be getting out of the way we came in. Looks like we're in a pretty deep cave. Nothing to do but to press on, son. How could you even see in here? Come on, let's go. Hey, wait! One false step and we're dead. What in the world did we do? Well, we can't wait because it's going to do us no good waiting. I guess we keep going. There must have been some past protective buff to follow when he came to hide the orb. Right. By the way, it looks like our attacker left us with this useful parting gift. From lawyer to spelunker. How do I always get myself into these situations? We're never going to make it out alive, I hope you know. Don't tell me you're scared, son. We're just getting started. The greatest treasures are only ever found at the point of a blade. Or the greatest treasure are only ever found at the point of a blade or the edge of a cliff. Yeah, sure. If I'd known I'd wind up at the bottom of some dark, damp cave, I would have never taken your request, Dirk. Save your breath, Apollo. Just keep putting one foot ahead of the other. There's really better be a way out of here. We'll find one before you know it. You'll see. May 16th. On Mitima Cave. We've been walking for over an hour. It's like amazing here. I couldn't get back to where we started if I wanted to. Yeah, this cave goes deeper than I thought. Wait, don't tell me there really is no way out. Where there's a will, there's a way. Ever the optimistic, aren't you? Maybe we should cut our loss while we still can. Even if we were to turn back, we wouldn't make it up that wall of solid rock. I guess we keep going. How did I get stuck wandering around in a dark cave again? It's definitely not in my job description. Listen, son. Only the truly accomplished have the luxury of being so choosy. When I was just starting out, I did everything from street performance to yak milking. And that helped you become an accomplished attorney? How? I didn't. But when you need to earn a living, you'll take on any job just to survive. Hey, how is your career going, by the way? Well, it's been a harrowing adventure so far, to say the least. My first trial really put me through the ringer. And my next case had me investigating a pair of stolen panties. And just when I was hitting my stride, this one prosecutor branded me as Air Forehead. Oh, and there's this other ridiculous prosecutor who wields a samurai sword. Sounds like you've seen quite a bit. You're telling me. Listen, Apollo. I'm sorry I didn't contact you for so long. It's fine, Dirk. What happened, happened. Hmm? Careful. The ground doesn't feel as solid here. What? Yikes! The cave's floor is collapsing! Ugh! Not again! Ah! May 16th. Where are they now? Hey, Apollo, can you hear me? Ugh. Dirk? Huh? Where are we? Whoa, what is this place? I was shocked too. These ruins look really old. Not exactly something you'd expect to find in the middle of a cave system. Maybe the doctor hid the orb around here? I mean, those look like footprints over there. Son, I think our little adventure is about to pay dividends. Time to find that orb. I wonder what this place was before it was all ruined. Guessing it was a place for spirit mediums to perform their rites. The earthquakes and the changing landscape eventually buried it. You're right, that would mean it hasn't been ages. They're going to examine this. This box looks pretty new. Guessing the doctor's the one who brought it down here. No good. Locked tight. No way to open it? Looks like it. There isn't even a keyhole. Strange. There must be some trick to opening it. We'll have to figure it out if we want to see what's inside. What's a plastic bottle doing here? There's seaweed stuck to it, which means it probably came from the ocean. It's possible this cavern is connected to sea somewhere. These have gotten to be the doctor's footprint. They match the bottoms of the boots he saw in his study. So he made it all the way down here. Water has washed most of them away, but his footprints are everywhere. Really? Because there's only these are the only that I see. You must have been looking for something. Ah. Those prints. They're coming out of the lake. Hey, you're right. That would mean Dr. Buck came walking out of the water. The big stone altar. One false move and some god might come and fight us. Well, come on. It's not all doom and gloom. I dare you to look at our surroundings and say that again, Dirt. You got me there, son. Dear gods, please smite me now. Driftwood. How'd that get in here? By drifting on it, I'd assume. The only question is, from where? This lake looks really deep. Can't even see the bottom. Bottomless lake is in the depths of a mountain cave system. My blood runs cold at the thought of falling in there. Water. It's salty. This lake may very well lead to the ocean. And Pearl mentioned something about the ocean, like how it's on the other side of the mountain. Can't imagine she meant it literally. She did. So that's the hole we fell. Doesn't look like we'll be getting back that way. We're lucky we survived the fall from way up there. Gee, that hole hadn't been above the lake. We'd be history. We passed out the moment you hit the water. Well, water's not really my thing. This cave is solid rock after all. Looks like we either go back through the hole or find some other way out. Why am I always between a rock and a hard place? Let's sum up what we know so far. The door is almost definitely inside this box contraption that we cannot open. As for this cave, there doesn't seem to be any way out. We're this close to the orb. Oh, come on now, son. Don't be like that. Just a bit of bad luck, that's all. Murphy called. He wants his law bag. Ooh, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? How can he laugh at a time like this? We're stuck here for now, so we might as well try to open this thing. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with. Okay. This thing is covered with pictures. Hey, each section also rotates. Take a look at this, son. See the picture of a dragon battling a tiger? And this green and purple one is of a Chinese butterfly and a myth. Wonder if they're clues for figuring out how to open this box. Okay, so they're for each of the verses. When dragon and tiger battle. So Nothing particular interesting here. The big button. Huh? Nothing happened. It appears this box uses a picture-based combination. We'll have to arrange the picture on each side in the correct sequence. See, there's the dragon and tiger fight, a Chinese butterfly with a mitoma. Number of other pictures too. Kirk, I was thinking, maybe we should check the evidence we've collected so far. I think we have something that just might help us open it. You read my mind, son. I think this will help us open the puzzle. Which I already said that.
Take that!
I already said it. Dr. Bus Research Notes mentions the Song of Ceremony. Maybe its lyrics and the pictures on the box correspond somehow. I think you're onto something, son. Okay, let's give it a shot. Each style has 6 pictures. And there are 4 dials in all. The box should open once the pictures are arranged in the right order. Funky puzzle box. Here comes justice. So the first one should be that dragon, but so this should be that. The butterfly embraces the mitoma, the favor of the orb is. Is that what that is? Offer thy prayer as fervent as fire, only then shall the Holy Mother return. Descended upon us in all her glory, the founder of bestowed the greatest. Won't open. Maybe the pictures aren't in the right order. The case should open if the pictures are arranged properly. No, I should carefully consider which part of the song corresponds to which picture. Also, I guess I can zoom in and out using the R stick to help me see the pictures a little bit better. Not that I need to or anything, thanks to the amazing lightning cave. So, this. Open. Okay. Here we go. It opened. So this is the Founder's Orb. You did it, son. The orb is finally ours. Founder's Orb updated into the court record. At last, the Founder's Orb is ours. And it's all thanks to you, son. Well done. And again, I'd expect nothing less from my boy. No big deal. Don't sell yourself short. You may think it's nothing, but your insights and reasonings led us here. And I'd say that's truly impressive. I don't know about that. All those battles you fought in the courtroom have shaped you into the man you are today. And I couldn't be prouder. Will you cut it out already? Before I turn into a sun-ripened tomato. Well, with this orb, I can finally deliver a final blow to the Garen regime. So how exactly do you plan on using it? You're not going to try to become a spirit medium, are you? Don't be ridiculous. I don't need supernatural powers like that. So then, are you going to use it as a bargaining chip with Queen Garen? Like demanding the abolish the Defense Culpability Act? Well, the thought had crossed my mind, but the main thing is returning this to the Kingdom of Karian. After all, as a sacred relic of the Karianism, that is where it belongs. Really? That's all you wanted to do? Because my true objective has always been to find out who asked Dr. Buck to study it and why. Not sure I follow. The official story is that the orb was stolen from the Temporal Temple treasure room. I heard about that on the news. It also said your group was behind the theft. That's not good. We're probably on an international most wanted list now. Let me ask you something, Apollo. Who do you think really stole the orb? I really haven't a clue. Well, I think it was one of the royals. Really? Someone from the royal family? Yeah, and I have got a pretty good idea which one it was. Knows who it is? Care to share your hunch? All I'll say is at this point is this. Security is pretty tight, but the royals have unfettered access to the treasure room. Plus, seem to be turning a blind eye to the orb's loss. Why would a member of the royal family do that? That I haven't figured out yet. Whatever the reason, can't be good. I mean, a Karianese royal stealing is a national treasure of such religious significance. And then pinning the crime on us, the Defiant Dragons, sounds like a conspiracy or something. I agree. If the truth were to come to light, it would be a scandal of epic proportions. To allow a foreign national to study a treasure so sacred that it's off limits to the public, it would be seen as an utter sacrilege to these who truly revered the Holy Mother. So if this were to go public, suppose support for the Garen regime would weaken? That's not all. It's just a hunch, but I believe there's something even bigger here. Something that would explain why the orb was being studied in the first place. Something that would shake the kingdom of Karian to its very core. I'm going to find out what. Probably right. His intuition is usually spot on. Sure. Why are you so bent on revolution anyway? Is it to reform the legal system in the Karian? There's that. And I'm also doing this for my children. I want to save Naruto. What do you mean? This is for your ears only. The only reason why this rebellion needs to succeed. Naruto, never thought that our reunion would take place in a courtroom. Oh, so you ran into each other already. Yeah, but it was like he was a different person. He used to be such a kind, cheerful kid, always smiling and stuff, but now he tried to convict Kusi for a crime he didn't even commit. Plus, he kept telling me I had a putrid mind to let it go and move on like Elsa. Has it really gotten that bad? It must be Garen's influence. Look at Elsa. Talk to Disney. It wasn't like that when he first stepped into the courtroom. Back then, he still had a keen sense of justice. I vowed to bring the Garen regime down and reform the legal system. That's what he swore to do. That was also 5 years ago. He'd been the shining star of the Defiant Dragon and our greatest hope. Wait, Naruto was a dragon? Was. These days, he's more like Garen's lapdog. Talk about complete and proud face. Why would he do that? Something must have happened to him. Something that sparked a radical change. Still, I don't think he really believes in the path he's taken. It's not conviction that fills his heart. It's resignation and despair. I see. The only thing I know for sure is Naruto is suffering. And he is suffering in silence. Naruto. Suffering? Yes. He knows the rightful state of Korean legal system. Something forced him to bend to Garen's will, tearing him apart. In 5 years. Do you really think he still wants to reform the legal system? As long as he carries what I taught him in his heart, I do. A dragon never yields. That's what you always told us. Remember that. A dragon never yields. That I did. The belief I've held since back when I was a lawyer. The dragon stands at the pinnacle of the natural world. Nothing and no one can even bend its will. That's why we lawyers must pursue the truth like an unyielding dragon, right? We must fight for the truth to the bitter end, no matter what it takes. Dirk and Mr. Wright, they have that much in common. That's why I've held onto this badge, even though there are no more lawyers in Korean. I believe that one day our legal system will return to its former glory. This badge here is a testament to that belief. You can see the badge. It is right there around his neck. I wonder if Naruto still believes in what you taught us. He does. That much I'm sure of.
A dragon never yields.
I know that belief is etched deep in his heart. I bet my life on it. After all, it's my flesh and blood. This unshakable faith and confidence. What draws people to him, whether they like it or not. Even people like me. You know, I remember back when we were kids, I used to say with great pride, I have the blood of the dragon within me. Yes, why I want to free him. Free him from the poisonous clutches of the Garan regime. So that's your other reason for starting a revolution. Yeah, I need to smack some sense into that boy of mine. I mean, what else are fathers for? I wouldn't know. Now that we have the orb, on to the next problem, getting out of here. Well, we're not going back the way we came, that's for sure. That hole we fell through is way too high to come back out, back up here. Actually, I have an idea. The lake water tastes salty, which means it must connect to the ocean. Wait a sec. You're not suggesting we swim our way out of here. That's exactly what I'm suggesting. But we have no idea how deep that lake goes. It's pitch black down there. Not a problem. How is that not a problem? I mean, how do you even know if there's really a passage to the ocean? Oh, one of us has to try. And I'm the better swimmer. Time's a wasting. I'll be back before you know it, son. Sir! Come on. I sure hope he knows what he's doing. Day 16. Vitama. Cranies. Or Cranies ruined. It's been 20 minutes. I hope he's okay. Well, what's going on? Uh-oh. The water! It's rising and fast! Ah! The air! I don't know how to swim. If I don't grab onto something. This is bad. I better think of something quick. I got it. As long as I hold on to this, I should be able to stay afloat. Hey, maybe I can use this like an oxygen. Wait, what am I thinking? I need to stay calm and be more rational about this. This is not good. The water's almost up to the top of the altar. It won't be long before it reaches the roof of the cave. Just the hole is still too high up. I'll have to find another way, and quick, before I drown. The puzzle box is still at the base of the altar. Must have been designed to stay put. even at high tide. Wait, that's it. Dr. Buck must have gotten in here from some oceanside entrance at low tide. That's why his footprints were leading out of the lake. So it really does connect to the ocean. Not that that helps. I drowned before I made it out. The water won't stop. Ah! I'm getting swept in. Ah! Please stop! The water's just high enough for me to reach the hole. I'm safe. All I have to do is go back to the way we came. The water might even lift me all the way back up over the wall of the rock. Here goes. Huh? The hole is full of rubble. The tunnel's collapsing. Oh, above must have filled it in after we fell through it. This can't be happening. No, I can't give up now. I refuse to die here. The water, I can't. I can't breathe. Is this the end? Sure. I wonder if he made it out. So this is what it feels like around. I would have eaten that sushi if I had known it would be my last meal. I feel like I've been through this before. Now I remember. It was back when all three of us were living in the shack in the mountains. Ayuta and I were playing by the riverside when we got swept up into the rapids. I thought we were goners, but then Ayuta, Apollo, hold on, I'm coming. That was a close one. Thought I'd lost you two. I'm sorry, Dirk. Alright, that's enough now. Didn't I teach you that boys don't cry? Thank you, Father. You could have been killed, but you risked your life to save us. Why? What a silly question. What father wouldn't risk his life to save his own children? Naruto, follow. Don't you ever hesitate to call when you need me. Understood? Hey, Dirk? This isn't forever, right? You'll bring me back from America someday, right? Of course. I'll come pick you up as soon as things settle down here, promise. Okay, you promise. Sure. I waited for the day you come and take me home. Never came. That's why I tried to forget about you. My life back in Korean. Kurt. Why? Why? Low. Paul, low. Apollo, can you hear me? You can't swim, eh? You came back? Why? I said I'd come for you, didn't I? Yeah, but you can't hold me and swim. We're both going to stop talking. You'll bite your tongue. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa! We're being pulled under? What's going on? Why is this happening? May 16th. Where are they now? Ah, you finally came too, son. Get your fill of seawater? Good thing your name's not Neptune. Dirk. You're telling me, check it out, snot's coming out of his nose. What a miraculous escape. Not even some of the escape artists straight could pull that off. What on earth happened? Sorry it took so long, son. I made it to the ocean, but I figured you still couldn't swim. So I found a local fisherman and had him take us out near the undersea cavern. He tied a rope to me and I came and grabbed you. Then he yanked me back. Oh, so that's what pulled us under with such force. Don't forget about me. I assisted in your escape back too, Polly. I've helped compatriots escape from all sorts of places. Mountain jails, island prisons, an undersea cavern. Now that was a first. Kurt, he risked his life for me. Kurt, I'm only alive because of you. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. I, just did what any father would do for his son. Saved my life yet again. I guess seawater doesn't make for much of a meal. It's because Polly didn't have any sushi. Oh yeah, I haven't eaten anything since this morning. Oh, that's right. Hey AJ, Dirk had me buy this for you. Thought you might be hungry. Ready to have some this time around? Yeah, thanks! Oh, wow, this is delicious! Glad you approve. I better get some before you eat them all. Just like old times. Dirk used to slice up the fish he caught. We'd all eat fresh sashimi together. He used to talk about all the vitamins and minerals packed in the raw fish. Oh, hey, by the way, let me see that orb, AJ. Here you go. Whoa, so that's what it looks like. Hey, you found the legendary treasure? Nice work, Polly. Thanks. I guess you could say mission accomplished. With the orb, our revolution can take a big step forward. Let's celebrate the eve of our revolution. We'll get all dressed up and feast till dawn. Yeah, now you're talking. Time to party. After all that, I just want to go to bed. Sure wish Naruto was. Maybe one day we'll enjoy times like these together again. Revolution? If it can bring back these happy days, you can sign me up for. Sorry to interrupt your little party, but I'm here for my crystal. Right, left, halt. Ah, it's him again. Well done. Again, I always knew you. After all, we politicians must be excellent judges of character. Still, I'm impressed you both made it out of there alive. Especially when he's the one that tried to sabotage both of them. Wait a second. You're the one who shoved us into that pit. Sounds so bad when you say it like that. All I did was give you a little nudge in the right direction. So, it was you. Here it comes. You no good son of a... He's afraid of the dragon. Don't look at me like that. The crystal Amy face is mine. Now hand it over. Over my dead body. Detective, help me. Yeah, I know. Emma? Oh, what's going on here? Filed a police report. He claims you're trying to steal his family heirloom. That's him. That's the one with the long hair. Arrest him this instant. He's the thief that made off with the Edison family's most precious heirloom. Well, I suppose I should ask you to come in for questioning. Down at the police station? You can go past. So, Mr. Edison seems bent on having me arrested on theft charges. This is not good. If Dirk gets arrested, he'll be sent back to Korean to face execution. Sorry, but now that I know you have the crystal, or orb as you call it, I must insist. Will you please come with me, sir?
Hold it!
Emma, I'm afraid I can't let you take Dirk in. He received this orb from Dr. Buff in a perfectly legal transaction. If so, you prove it? Of course. This should significantly prove that the orb now belongs to Dirk. So the only thing that we have is this.
Take that!
Take a look at this agreement. What do we have here? See. I agree to hand over the Founder's Orb to the Defiant Dragons if I will come to no harm. It appears to be a perfectly legal agreement. Not so fast. That's not the Founder's Orb. It's the Crystal of Amy Faye, which means their agreement is null and void. This is going nowhere fast. You can say that again. Then it will just have to go to trial. Di, who do you think this is? Take a guess of who do you think this is? It's gonna blow your mind. It's gonna completely blow your mind. Right, Apollo? That should give you a clue. No, this is not Edgeworth. You want to try to guess again? Mr. Right. Gonna be an interesting trial. Daddy! What's with you two? You look like you just saw a ghost. Oh, yeah. Emma mentioned she had seen him around. What are you doing in Crane Village, Mr. Wright? Mr. Addison has retained me as his lawyer. Wait, you're his lawyer? Mr. Wright, why are you serving as Mr. Addison's lawyer? Because he hired me. He needed my help in getting a family heirloom back from Dr. Buff. And it seems he correctly foresaw that something like this might happen. It's because those shifty insurgents were harassing poor Dr. Buff. So I knew I might need a lawyer if things went south. I figured with a celebrated lawyer like Phoenix Wright, I couldn't go wrong. Is this what you came back from Korean for, Mr. Wright? It was just good timing. My work over there just happened to wrap up, so here I am. Wait until you hear why. Plus, Miss Addison is a very important client. They know each other, but I have never heard Mr. Wright mention it before. Mr. Wright, are you sure this is Mr. Addison's family heirloom? That's my client's assertion. It says it's the crystal of Amy Faye. Apparently, it's the crystal once used when channeling spirits. Who's Amy Faye? She brought Chinese channeling to Japan, and her descendants brought it here. Her true origins are still rather murky, but what's clear is she is the founder of the crane channeling technique. Oh, so she's like the one they call the founder in Korean, the Holy Mother. Follow. I don't plan to betray my client's confidence. May not know all the facts yet, but I do know we won't be handling the crystal overdose. What? Are you saying... I'm really sorry it come to this, but you're right. I don't understand. Let me spell it out then. You continue to claim that the crystal belongs to your client, and I will be seeing you in court. What? What? He wasn't talking to you. What's gotten into you, Daddy? Nothing. This is strictly business. Two lawyers from the same firm facing off? What are the odds? Lucky for me, I believe I have the right man for the job. Whatever you're going to do, remember, he is your boss. How did it come to this? Mr. Wright, please, don't do this. Follow. There's no point in arguing about it here. When it's now clear we're headed to court. That's where we'll find out who the crystal really belongs to. Leave it. Am I really going to face Mr. Wright in court? Daddy, Apollo, no! We can't have our agency talents competing against each other. It's too late, Cersei. Die has been cast. We each have to fight for our client's best interest. Okay. So, what's it going to be, Apollo? Are we going to have to take this to trial? I have to battle Mr. Wright in court? The legendary Phoenix Wright? No matter how many trials of his I've watched, no matter how dire the situation, always pulled out a win in the end. Can I do it? Can I really take on the man whose footsteps I've been following in? I owe it to Dirk to at least try. What should I do? There's no turning back now. If it's a trial you want, Mr. Wright, I'm more than happy to oblige. I'm ready to fight for my client, even if it means facing off against you. All right. I won't be pulling any punches either, Apollo. Kid gloves are officially off. May the best attorney win. You got it. Whoa, whoa, whoa! First Daddy now! You? Polly, you're not seriously... Sorry, Trucy, but I have to do this. Apollo. Alright then. I'd better go prepare for tomorrow. See you in court. Daddy, no, wait! Fine mess I've gotten you into, son. I mean, of all the lawyers we could have faced, it had to be him. He's practically a celebrity in crying now. They're calling him the Fighting Phoenix. I'll be fine. After all, I've come a long way too. No, I could even end up winning. There's always a chance, right? No? This may be a blessing in disguise. The trial proves what we found is indeed the Founder's Orb. Whoever asked Dr. Buck to study it may be revealed too. This is our chance to finally put them out of the shadows. First step of your revolution. Yeah, the revolution to restore Orion to its former glory. Save Naruto's soul. Sure. I swear to fight as hard as I can in court to make that a reality. We're going to win this one, you'll see. I know you can do it, son. Doesn't matter that I'll be going up against Mr. Wright. I have to win this for Dirk. For Nayuta. This salvation, along with all of Orion, depends on it. You're probably thinking to yourself, this can't happen. The game is called Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, not Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. Right? So what do you think? You like it? For once, you probably weren't very confused, were you? Wait until we get to the trial, though. You'll be pretty confused. Then when we get done with that trial, we got more stuff that we got to do. Which is going to be even more confusing. And then we have even more stuff after that that's going to be even more confusing. So it's going to be all very interesting. And Andy thinks it was 2 episodes. No, this is one whole episode. We just finished 1 chapter. Second chapter is going to be the civil case. All the other ones that we have ever done were high-profile murder cases. We're doing a civil case this time. First time in Ace Attorney history. Will it be the last? I hope it's not the last. I'd like to see more civil cases in the Ace Attorney series. Because I really would like to be able to control prosecution side too. You don't ever get to control the prosecution side. All right. Time to end it. The channel. Okay. Alrighty then. So this is going to be one of those weeks. So tomorrow is going to be Luigi's Mansion 2, and I think Andy said he's finishing it up tomorrow. Wednesday going to be Got Hacked. Thursday is going to be the dark story of Sonic Adventure 2 and more Sims. And for Discord streams, we aren't going to have one tonight, but we will have one tomorrow. I have a Doctors of Playment at 2:40 p.m. on Thursday. So there may or may not be a Discord stream on Wednesday. So I'll figure something out. So, but we should have one on Tuesday, we should have one on Thursday, and we should have one on Friday. Providing the games don't hold up longer. Okay? Because we held longer for Sonic Adventure 2 last Thursday, so you didn't get to do a Discord stream. You decided to do a break on Wednesday, I think, was it? Which meant you only did, what, Tuesday and Friday last week? Who knows, it could be the same way this week, too. Alright. That's going to be it for me for tonight, guys. You all have a wonderful night. Take care.